Hey guys, Jaws of Shark Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Voyager class Cybertron Starscream. So, here he is in his Cybertronian jet mode, and before we take a look at the figure itself, as always, let's take a look at the packaging. So, here it is, and here we get nice art of Starscream in his alt mode from the Transformers Cybertron cartoon there around the mid-2000s. And pretty cool. So you see your Cybertron Universe Starscream, Voyager class, Transformers. I noticed that inside here this kind of almost looks like a Phase 1 clone trooper or whatever, like where how it kind of goes down here, and then if you've seen what a Phase 1 clone trooper looks like, you'll kind of get it there. But yeah, here's the Legacy United logo. On the side here, I get art of Starscream in his robot mode. And as always, I think it looks really nice. They should do like an art book. I think they might have for the War for Cybertron trilogy, but once Legacy ends next year, I think they should definitely do one for Legacy as well, because this is amazing art, just like right here for the main art. I mean, just look at that prime right there. That just looks sick. Yeah, 40 years. And on the back, we got some product shots right here, 26 steps, all this down here, and that's pretty much it for the packaging. So let's bring Starscream right back. And yeah, now as previously stated, this is how he appeared in the Cybertron cartoon, the third and final installment in the Unicron trilogy. And yeah, so here he is. And yeah, honestly, out of the three main designs that we got for Starscream in the Unicron trilogy, this one's definitely my favorite, because it's almost like a 21st century version of his G1 appearance. Especially if you see this alt mode right here, this is like kind of a more updated look, or more updated design of how he appeared in the first episode of G1, More Than Meets the Eye Part 1. And because him and the rest of the Seekers turn into like these, what they call Tetrajets, and kind of look like this, maybe a little taller, but same kind of general idea. And it's kind of cool they brought that whole vibe back, but again, updated it. And yeah, I think it looks pretty nice, and they definitely translate it well with this figure. So anyways, let's take a look up close here at the details. I think they look fantastic. And yeah, I love the clear purple plastic that we got here. I think that looks nice. And yeah, all this around here. Here's what it looks like at the bottom. not the prettiest, but could be worse. Could be a bunch of kibble. On the top here again. And yeah, really nice. Do quite dig it. So yeah, there's not too much else right here, as you can see, but I guess we shall get into the accessory. So starting off, he does come with a gun right here, which is pretty rare for a Seeker to have, because usually they just have the guns on their arms, aka the null rays. But yeah, anyways, here it is right here. I think it looks really nice, and again, it's got that cool looking Energon purple clear plastic. And he also does come with a Cyberplanet key, so that's pretty nice to see these returning, because I do have the Legacy Override that came out a couple years ago, and while I think that figure is nice, she unfortunately doesn't come with the Cyberplanet key. The only other Cybertron figure, I don't have this one, it's the Metroplex. I don't know if he came with the Cyberplanet key, I don't think he did. So yeah, this is the first Legacy character to have the Cyberplanet key. So that's nice. Unfortunately, though, it's just simply just a Decepticon logo right there. And if you've seen the Cybertron cartoon, there's like different planets, sort of like, hence the name Cyberplanet keys. So yeah, I had like Velocitron for one, and but here it's just the flat with the Decepticon logo, so it's a little generic. But as you can see, it's very clear right here in the center. I mean, you can see my fingers here, almost the same color as you can see right there. But yeah, anyways, for storage, so it's pretty creative. So what they did here was that they at the bottom of the Cyberplanet key, there's like a little groove right here, and that goes into the slot right here. Just slide that right in, and now it's all in one right there. So I guess his gun's somewhat energized. Yeah, for proper storage though, there's these two slots on either side, and then there's like these little tabs, and you just want to nice and snugly just bring them up, and there you go. Should be pretty secure. Now if you don't want the Cyberplan key sticking out like this, you could just easily put it in the place where you're really supposed to put it, and right here in the back in the robo mode. This will also be the back, and put it right in there, just insert in there, and there you go. So it's a bit more clean. And yeah, I will say that definitely helps, because usually with the storage on a lot of these Transformer figures, especially in the alt modes, it always looks always looks a little odd. But for Starscream right here, I will say actually he does look a lot better with that in there, because without it there's like this huge gap, as you might have seen early on. But once you put that gun there, and to a lesser extent the Cyberplan key, does fill in this little cavity pretty nice. So yeah, there's that. And I guess if you want to, you can just flip out the swords. We'll take a look at those a bit more later in robot mode, but hey, if you want his swords sticking out here in jet mode, you can do that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. Now technically these pieces right here are accessories, but we'll take a look at those during transformation, or maybe robot mode. I'm not sure, but in either of those time frames. But for now, let's do a quick little alt mode size comparisons, or just one comparison really. And yeah, so for comparisons, here he is with the Legacy Armada Starscream, and yeah, these two do look good right next to each other. So yeah, now all we need from Unicron Trilogy Starscream is the blue version of Starscream from the later half of Armada, which he said he looked like Thundercracker, and of course the Energon version of Starscream. Maybe they could do like a ghost variant, but keep that to the Generation Selects. But yeah, it'd be cool to have like the more physical Starscream somewhere down the line Legacy. Although based on the listings, he's probably not coming anytime soon, unfortunately. But oh well. Yeah, we'll see. These two do look nice together. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for comparisons. I do not have the any of the original Cybertron Starscream figures, not even that big one that where he had the crown. But yeah, and by the way, he does not come with a crown. But I remember about a month ago when this guy was first leaked, you could like one of the leakers put the Coronation Starscream's crown on this guy's head. So I haven't tried that out personally yet, but maybe if it's on there, who knows. But yeah, as for this figure, no, he does not come with a crown. Oh well. But, yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the jet mode. So yeah, so let's get right down to the transformation. So starting off, obviously you want to remove his gun and the Cyberplan key, and there you go. Now, like I stated before, these are technically accessories, but you can leave them on if you want during transformation. So I'll try to do that, unless if they start getting in the way, but most of the times I've transformed this guy, that hasn't really been an issue for these being here, so we'll just leave them on for now. But yeah, anyways, so starting off, what you want to do is just want to bring these down right here, just to allow some clearance. And then next, you just want to split apart the leg sections like this, and then open up these panels, and then this popped off. That's the only reason why sometimes I just remove these side can pieces, because of that. Yeah, you just want to bring this down, and in the process, this will also untab this section right here. There's like a little slot there that this tab will go into, and you just want to straighten out the legs like that, and there you go. The next, just swirl this around right here at the thighs, and then next you just want to close up these back panels. They don't click in or anything, they just sit snugly into place. And yeah, then next you just want to flip in the nose cone sections like so, and then flip back these blue pieces right here so you can give them better heel spurs right there. So just bit more supportive of the big backpack he'll have. So yeah, now we got the legs all done. Now we just need to straighten him out. Or not him out, but more so the camera. And yeah. So there is that. Now, next, just want to split apart this section right here. And just rotate. Oop, that's popped off. This, by the way, these pieces do come disassembled once you get them out of the packaging, so just do be aware of that. And you just want to rotate these around like this, and there you go. And then finally, now for the arms. So there's like these posts right here on the back section, and you just want to tap those right there. And then next, just bring down the bicep area. Now click into place, and do the same thing right here, and then straighten out the elbows. And yeah, so next, just swivel around the biceps like this, and there you go. And then after that, you just want to open up the forearms like this, and then flip out the hands, and then close up the forearms, and do the same thing right here. And there we go. And then next, just bring down these side pieces right here, just straighten them out. And there we go. And then next, just want to swing this all forward like this, and then there's a tab right here that will go into the slot. Oh, this ain't focusing. Here, there you go. And you just do that. There you go. Clicks right into place. And then finally, you just want to move these wing pieces to the side, so that way you can open up this back section like that. And then finally, you can flip out the head like this, and there you go. And then this tab right here will go into the slot. And then finally, swivel around the head. And there you go. There you guys have Cybertron Starscream in his robot mode. Oh, I almost forgot to do that. There you go. But yeah, there you guys have Starscream in his robot mode. And yeah, I gotta say, he looks pretty nice. Do quite dig him. And yeah. So I'll just get a nice far away shot right there of him. And yeah, pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, now for the head sculpts. Pretty nice. I love the purple in the eyes. It's a nice callback to the cartoon. It's rare to see a transformer with purple eyes. So, yeah. I kind of like the shiny metallic yellow they got here. The paint here they got for these like little missile pod pieces or wherever these are supposed to be. And yeah, a lot of this we've already seen before in the alt mode. All these little details and stuff, but I'll show it off as is here. And yeah, I do like the blue here for the toes. Well, actually, these go all the way back to the heel spurs. And yeah, and here's the back. He does have a little backpack, but not too bad. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So yeah, now as promised before, I'll show off these pieces right here, his other accessories. And yeah, so these are his cannons, as you can see right here. And yeah, they got these like little wings here on the sides. But the best part about these is that you can flip down his blades, which yeah, in the cartoon. And yeah, so let's get a nice look at that. Pretty cool, I'd say. And yeah, he's got this as well right here. We'll just flip these back up for now. And yeah, so you can attach these on the sides of his forearms, but also you attach them right here on the shoulders. And now, while I do prefer to put them up here because it's more show accurate that way, you can also put these here. And the one upside here is that you can now these cans can move wherever his hand is, so that's pretty nice. But I'll just go ahead and put these right back up on the shoulders. So yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, and I also do like what they did here for the thrusters. I think those look nice. So yeah. Now anyways, for posability, his head is on a ball joint, so you can move it side to side. His head, unfortunately, can't really move up, which is a shame, because, I mean, he's literally the air commander of the Decepticons. But his head can't move down that far. shoulders can swivel a full 180, and they can move out this far, but then there's a positive right here because the shoulder pieces can actually hinge right down, and then that allows you to get just a little more range right there. So I think that's pretty nice. And yeah, biceps do swivel, and he does have a double bend at the elbow, so that's pretty nice. He does have a little bit of a waist swivel. It's kind of limited because this right here, but yeah, and he does have, or his legs can kick up this far and then back that far, actually all the way back here, and then outwards as far, and then that popped off again. Yeah, I mean, these luckily aren't too loose on this guy, just sometimes, like, it depends on the situation. Like, if you got him, like, again, like this, then the tolerance could probably just make this pop off. These don't fall off easily, don't worry. Don't be fooled by this review. But yeah, thighs can swivel. He does have a bend at the knee, and his feet can, like, kind of hinge like this, sort of like that. And yeah, that's a little odd posability, but for the more normal posability, his feet can move backwards as far and then forwards as much, and he's got an ankle pivot. Now what's cool is that they mold in like a little section right here, so to kind of highlight where the natural ending is for the ankle movements. I think that's nice. Occasionally Hasbro does that, especially like with their bigger figures like the Commanders and Titans, but it's cool to see here on the Voyager, but then after a while, then yeah, that ends right there, and then that doesn't look too pretty, but at least, you know, I mean, at least it's not like fully, there's not full amounts of gappage right there, so that's good. And yeah, that's pretty much it for, oh, actually, no, he does have one more bit of posability. He does kind of like a butterfly joint right here at around the shoulders, but so that's pretty nice to see. Not often do you see that on a Transformer figure, so I do appreciate that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the articulation on Starscream right here, so yeah. Now anyways, yeah, back for the accessories. He's got his gun right here, which he can hold in his hand, but you could also put it, if you want to, on the side of his forearm. You could also put it on the shoulders where these cans reside. You could also put it right here on the sides, right here of his lower legs, and you can also store it right here. This is probably the proper way to store it. There's a hole right here, and you can put the post right back here. I think that's nice. The only problem is when he's sitting down, then that happens. But yeah, I'll just put in his hand, because why not? I mean, it's a gun, he's got to hold it. And he does have his Cybertron key. He can't hold it in his hand, but the main proper area, like I said before, is back here. And because, I mean, this is where really was stored on the show for him. And a lot of the other characters just had it, like, back here. And while there's no spring-load gimmick, like with the original toys, what the key's supposed to do is flip out these blades right here, which we already saw before. And there's that. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the unfortunate part is that there's no kind of like fun, I guess features or anything, but you know, but I mean, it's understandable. This is more of an you know, adult collector focused item as opposed to like the more child leaning ones back in 2005, 2006. So it's understandable, but yeah. And of course, you can also store the Cybertron key right here at the back of his gun, but I'll just leave it in there for now, and in the back. So yeah, now anyways, for the robot mode size comparisons, here he is with his Armada counterpart, and yeah, as you can see, over the span of 3 series, he did grow like a little bit. Well, technically not grow, but more so, this guy sacrificed himself, then was a ghost, then came back to life, and then had a different design, but then changed to this one. But yeah, so cool to see the evolution right here of Starscream amongst the 3 shows. Just, you know, now we just need the the blue Starscream from Armada, and then the Energon one, of course. But yeah, these two do look pretty nice together. And, you know, it's cool how both of these guys have, like, little features, even though there's no, like, spring load stuff or anything like that. Like, with this guy, he's got the cannons that can go right here, even though he doesn't have his mini-con or anything like that. Still cool. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for the robot mode size comparisons. And, yeah, I do apologize if I don't have any other Cybertron Starscream figures. Because if I did, I'd definitely compare them with those, but since I don't, that's all you get. Sorry. And there goes my review for the Transformers Legacy United Voyager class Cybertron Starscream. And yeah, I gotta say, this is definitely another home run from Hasbro right here, because, I mean, paint, he doesn't have, like, a lot of paint, especially here in the robot mode, like, you know, his shin areas don't have any paint, but, you know, on the other hand, this does look really darn close to how he appeared on the Cybertron cartoon, if you compare this with the model. So it's nothing, you know, too much. Posability is great. I especially love what they did with the shoulders there. Like, they kind of have the shoulder pad hinged down a bit, so that way you can get a little more posability. I think that's nice. And, you know, I do love how, like, his blades flip out, just like with the original figure. I think that's nice, even though it's not spring-loaded, but okay, do I care? No, because honestly I prefer not being spring-loaded, because that could get annoying after a while. And, yeah, I do appreciate the inclusion of the Cyberplanet key, although it's not really necessary, especially since they kind of fumbled the ball with the logo on there. Like, it should be, you know, one of the 4 planets instead of just the Decepticon logo. Bit lazy on Hasbro's part, but hey, at least we did get a Cyberplanet key. We should be thankful for that. So yeah, overall, really nice figure. Love the robot mode, love the alt mode especially. I mean, well, I guess they're both about equal, but yeah. Or wait, did I forget, like, one part of the articulation? No, I was just thinking, yeah, I just realized, yeah, he does have a little whistle on that. I don't know if I showed off earlier, but, just in case. Yeah, so, anyways, yeah, great posability, great robot mode, great alt mode, and decent amount of paint. Not the greatest, but it's fine. And I do love the detailing too. I do like the little cans right here on the sides of his chest. So yeah. But anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So anyways, guys, as always, till all, R1.